and I say that respectfully. Now here's the truth of me, God darn it. You know my content, everybody, and that's okay. Now here's the truth of me. It's not, and that's okay. You know, you can go find entertainment somewhere else to bring your own blood pressure up. No, it's the truth of me. You watch me disturb your goddamn peace. It's the truth of me. What's wrong with people? My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. What's up, genuine ones with no misintentions? Never get lost in someone's chapter. You know, they try to discourage because you believe in faith that hold on 1 second, it was never competition when it come to their hate train. Dimming your light when God's showing you, hold on 1 second, motivation is different. Hold on 1 second, time will never be the same. Overcome what you've been through, obstacles, trauma, and pain. They would never understand the motivation, acting mature at the end of the day. Your body, weight, they would never understand you was truly the miracle. You almost gave up on yourself, but you truly had potential. Certain folks overlooked you, made you feel like you're supposed to be uncomfortable. Even when you got lost in your word, you still understood the end of the day. I'm worthy, even when they sent me the evil lie, but you just spoke in a toxic way, so that you wasn't running from with your faith. You know that energy is different. Running from your past wasn't part of your vocabulary. Everybody's walk of life is the same when it comes to hold on 1 second, taking accountability for your actions. You're gonna have chicks and dudes trying to dim your light, but who wouldn't let you be standing before yourself today, seeing that you are worthy, saying that you are worthy. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you matter, you're worthy. Never get up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. You know, gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, individuals will hack your devices, your accounts, your emails, monitor your every move when you're going from point A to Z from the time that you leave out your household. They even will try to project that they know you, or they will act like they had a conversation with you just to humiliate you, disrespect you, or distract somebody from sending a related message to you. How this type of stuff actually happens when it comes to gang stalking. How someone doesn't want you to prosper in life. They will monitor your mail, your packages. They will act like you got it when you didn't. They will try to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, even send you spell work. Never give up on yourself when I say respectfully, because they said that your voice didn't matter, but your voice matters to the ones that's truly for you at the end of the day. You know, my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Never allow someone to discourage you. Never allow someone to make you feel like you're not worthy of choosing you, regardless to who didn't know how to love you, respect you, protect you. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, they're quick to say that you're mentally unstable, you're slow, stupid, and retarded at the end of the day. They will energy harvest off your energy or even project sport towards you and say that you're the problem at the end of the day, or because you're a truth teller. But never dim your light, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Today is currently November 12th, 2025, and it's currently 10:18 p.m. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. I know you. What's up, Peace? Oh, ain't none. How was your day? It was pretty decent. I can't complain. Oh, hi to the genuine ones. Don't dim your light. Hater, 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 hater. Gonna always try to stop you, but don't get discouraged. You are my sunshine. What a blessing. Never overlook when they try to discourage you. Don't change yourself. Don't change yourself when it comes to motivation. You know, having a good heart, certain folks will never understand. It's within you, not on you. Hello? Gotta go. Don't give up on yourself. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential. You know, no mother or father or family member should lose a child due to someone's jealousy, insecurity, envious mindset, or because someone looks at someone as competition, or someone decides to project a hate crime towards somebody, or someone decides to rob somebody mentally, spiritually, financially, or even project sport towards someone's child. Regardless if that child came from poverty and pain, or regardless if that household was a single family household or not at the end of the day. No mother or father should have a phone call from somebody at the end of the day because they didn't know how to understand self-control. It's a train of thought for me. I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. No mother or father should have a child stripped away from them due to someone's lack of self-control. Because someone wants to energy harvest of someone's energy. Someone wants to project sport to someone's child at the end of the day. Or someone wants to make a mother and father's life to the mindset of they're not worthy. They trying to ruin someone's mental health. How this type of stuff actually happens. How individuals could be jealous because someone can conceive a child, or someone will be mad at the fact that someone, because they came from poverty and pain, they knew how to love their baby, they knew how to pray for their baby, they knew how to respect their baby, and they wasn't doing it for likes and views. And they're still continue to show up at the end of the day. Regardless to the distance, they still pray for their baby. No mother or father should have to deal with someone lack of self-control to make a mother and father feel at the end of the day they're not worthy. But your voice does matter. And I do hope one day that your child does go home to you and is in a safe environment and that you all heal. And I say respectfully, my content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself with no misintentions. I'm far from a hater regardless to who has me shadow banned or whatever the case may be. I would never stop loving myself or choosing myself. We all don't pray the same. I worship the good God with no misintentions. And I am far from a hater, let alone a copycat. It's not a crime to be authentic, I say that respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader, regardless to who sends me spell work or sends me the evil lie, or who's monitoring my every move, or who's projecting on me at the end of the day in the most unhealthiest way when it comes to negative and threatening my life at the end of the day, regardless if it's a man, woman, or a child. I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential. I'm Naya, genuine love respect. I don't push God on nobody, but if you're a genuine one, it's a check though. My content about us. Okay. Have a safe year, day, even, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. My content, not everybody, that's all right. Entertainment purpose only. No, it's a trade on me. Entertainment purposes only. You ever mind your business, mind your business? No, it's a trade on me. You ever got that one phone call, whatever the case may be, from your associate, your friend, or whatever the case may be, family? It's a trade off for me. You ever decide to say, you know what? Let me get out the house and get some fresh air, whatever the case may be. No, it's a trade off for me. I didn't sign up for this bullshit. You ever got to someone's house at the end of the day, when someone volunteers their services or whatever the case may be, you ever smelled food from a mile away like, oh, you cooked, that's coming from your house. Okay, it's a trait of me. Only to realize that, the taste buds started to kick in when you start to smell something like, oh, okay, well, I'm eat well. No, it's a trait of me. No. Your digestive system wasn't ready for this bullshit. You ever smell something so good, only was to hold on 1 second. Whoever was cooking, they didn't understand their own weather. What you got going on at the end of the day? Why you wasting food? It's changed on me, goddamn, it smells so goddamn good and look good, but hold on 1 second. It ain't go down properly because it wasn't for my digestion. That shit nasty as hell. It's not even cooked. You ever realize at the end of the day how someone is volunteering? Hey, I'm gonna cook you a meal, whatever the case may be. All right, no problem. I'm gonna sit down for dinner. I smelled it a block away. I'm ready to eat. It's a trait though for me. And especially if you want some people that you don't eat everybody food. Here's a trait though for me. You have a seat with it, having a seat or whatever the case may be. No, it's the trait that told me I didn't sign up for this bullshit. Only to sit down or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You sit on a little stool, sit on a little table, whatever the case may be. So you mean to tell me that you psyching my taste buds and my mental health off track? And you mean to tell me that you trying to give me a heart attack? And you stupid, double, retarded. And the truth of me. You ever had chicken, steak or lamb chop or fish or whatever the case may be? You put a name in your book and you realize it wasn't cooked thoroughly. You're not at a restaurant now. Thank God it's a trade though because it wasn't your goddamn money or waste of time at the end of the day. It's the trade though for me. What hospitality you got? You sitting there, they like, oh, it's tender, it's good or whatever the case may be. I can't even get it together when it comes to my teeth. I'm trying to keep them. Hello, it's the trade with your stupid ass. No, for real, is this a setup within a setup? Because I don't know why they got time for that bullshit. If you trying to do some weird shit, then they return back to with your dumb ass. It's the trade of me. You ever realize you was fighting with the me at the end of the day? They realized, hold on 1 second. Why is the vocabulary when it comes to the consistency is not motivating. No, it's the truth of me. It's not happening. It's not working. It's not allowing me to go down my digestive system. I'm sorry, not sorry. No, the truth of me. Only if you the rest of the day. This fool decided to say, how is it? How is it? What? What's wrong with you, stupid? Did you not hear what I just said at the end of the day? The consistency is not making sense as to what you expectation wanted it to be at the end of the day. I don't know what the last person said how the food was, but they probably gotta live with you and they don't want to hurt your feelings. But hold on one second, I gotta keep it real with you. No, that's the trick of your hello. What's wrong with people at the end of the day? I never understood this. Don't give somebody something at the end of the day from the shortchange their own, digestive system. If the food ain't cooked thoroughly at the end of the day, it should be no reason why you serving someone to get sick. No, it's the trick of your hello. What's wrong with people? You ever had someone make you mashed potatoes and only realize it wasn't mashed and it makes sense in the day? So you mean to tell me this stiff stuff is mashed potatoes? Oh, you need a redo. It's the trick of you. Who taught you how to cook? You ever had someone say they went to culinary schools or whatever the case may be? They a professional chef? What lesson did you cooperate with when it comes to, communication skills when listening to the director or listening to the teacher? Because you wasn't listening at all. They lied to make the lies. Oh, Lord Jesus, what the hell is wrong with people? It's the trade though for me. My content, everybody, and that's okay. Entertainment purpose only. It's currently November 12th, 2005, and it's currently 10:26 p.m. No, it's a trade of me. I'm far from a hater, because if you can't cook, it's a trade of me. Don't invite me over somewhere you can't cook. Allow. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect that my content is not for everyone. And I say it respectfully. Always be your biggest cheerleader, regardless to who's trying to project fear in you, or regardless to if someone doesn't want you to process progress in life, regardless to their tax bracket, and I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself. I am my biggest cheerleader, regardless to what man or woman is threatening my life. And I say that respectfully, regardless to who's controlling and has me shadow banned. I'm far from a hater. We ain't the same, neighbor. Entertainment purpose only. No, that's a chance. I would never hurt myself when I said what I said. Entertainment purpose only. You ever been minding your business with mind your business? You ever was rooting someone on the day, like one of your family members? No, that's the train of thought for me. You was so happy to know at the end of the day your family, associate, your best friend, or whatever the case may be. You put a name in your book. You was happy for them to get married, only to be disappointed. Oh, Lord, 1 second. You mean to tell me you've been preparing marriage at the end of the day for a whole 2-3 years? You got the ring. I'm happy for you at the end of the day. But the expectation is to hold it down. No, it's the trade of thought for me. First of all, you owe me some money, stupid. And the trade told me, first of all, you know what I had to do? I had to buy an attire for this event. Not alone just one attire, I had to buy 3. Hello, you had too much going on in one day. Very special. And the trader told me, I never understood this dumb shit. How you motivating someone to be in a healthy relationship and they can't even meet themselves halfway? Hello, how did you cheat, stupid? It's the trader thought for me. On a good person at that. You one big dummy. I never understood this dumb shit at the end of the day. You say I'm in love from the top of your goddamn lungs, you stupid son of a... Oh, I can't stand folks. No, for real, because when you want those friends and family members, you don't do all that cheating shit. You a one-person only, regardless of trying to blackmail you and have all excuses and all this weird shit or whatever it needs to be. And you don't promote that bullshit. No, for real, because you're really praying for who got cheated on. Like, nah, son, you doing too much over here. I'm going to participate over there and let them know I had no participation in when you was dealing with AZ, whatever the case may be. It's the train over me. Oh, people be, not on the same page when it comes to marriage. Like, they will waste your time, you getting out of your bed, only from the cheat. What the fuck is wrong with people, you big dumbass? Because everybody starts to reevaluate the whole day. It was really nice. The cake was good. The scenery was very decent, very expensive. Yeah. It's the train over me. And it was raining. Oh, that was the event that you went to. Everybody, occasion wasn't the same. But for you to go to the event at the end of the day, hold on 1 second. You mean to tell me at the end of the day, we got out of bed and we could have did something else with our time at the end of the day? Like, I love ourselves. Hello. It's the truth over me. Only to realize, you mean to tell me, only for you to cheat? Oh, Lord. I didn't sign up for this bull crap. It's the train of thought for me. A person will waste your time and day at the end of the day. And y'all can be family. You ever wonder, knuckle up with somebody real bad, but you just had to pray for them? Stay your goddamn distance, stupid. I'm mad at you for a couple of months, maybe a year or two. Because you started thinking about your broke moments. Like, you know what I could have did with that money? You know what I could have did with that money? I had to get fixed. I had to understand I had to lose weight. You stupid. And I had to call somebody I didn't even like to be my date. What the fuck? It's the train that told me. People don't be understanding the bullshit at the end of the day. The trials and tribulations you gotta go through to show for they goddamn event day. You know it's time consuming, and especially if you want to be a cheater on top of it, you one weird son of a bitch. I swear. You mean to tell me that you've been bragging all year? You've been bragging about the ring that you done put on babe, finger, whatever the case may be. It's so cute and dandy at the end of the day, only to realize, hold on 1 second. You mean to tell me you a serial cheater? Oh, you didn't learn your lesson, I see, huh? Okay, your bags will be packed at the door when you least expect it. You know, and I hope and pray the next person that knows how to handle it, you treat them right, because you stupid. I don't understand. How you cheat on a good woman or a good man? You one big dummy. It's the trait that told me. I never understood that vocabulary either, and I don't want to, because we are not the same. And the same purpose only. My name is not Gino. Respect him. My content is not for everybody. It's the trait that thought for me. Entertainment purposes only. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I love to talk about love. That ain't just different. You know, something was placed on your heart when you least expected. Someone praying for you didn't have to pretend it wasn't a rejection. You know, an experience. Hold on 1 second. That motivation is different. You know, someone walking until they truly cherish your time and day. When it comes to, hold on 1 second, the qualities actually was hitting right when it came to your taste buds. Who would have knew that true love could truly allow you to feel that truly healing was possible at the end of the day? You know, someone protecting your mental when it comes to growth, being on the same page. The energy is different. When God sends a blessing into your life, it wasn't for life. It was a cloud chasing no fame. You know, someone sees you, hears you, respects you. Hold on 1 second. Who would have knew true love wasn't complicated? Only for you to us to hold on 1 second. Your past let me get reality today. Someone cheering you on up close to person behind closed doors. They ain't had to play with sport to get your time and they when it come to your vocabulary to do you wrong. You know, when the outside world sending you spell with chaos, confusion, and your light to dim your light, who wouldn't you be standing before yourself today to hold on 1 second? It's okay to hell. Yeah, you mad and you're worthy. You're gonna have folks in different tags bracket trying to make you feel like you're not worthy of healthy love. You know, let alone choosing yourself, but who would have knew that God was fixing your crown to understand you're gonna be misunderstood by folks that come relate to you. Hold on 1 second, being authentic. You overcame what you've been through, so be in patient time with it when it comes to actual healing. They would never stand motivation is different when it comes to mature and acting your body weight. Always be yourself, and I said it respectfully. You know, folks that fumbled you at the end of the day, yeah, they can't be part of this chapter when it comes to hold on 1 second, God's really protecting you. You know, it may not make sense to the average person, and that's okay. And my content is not for everyone. Always be yourself, regardless to if you're an entrepreneur or not. You know, you're going to have people in different vocabularies, regardless to someone's community, culture, religion, sexuality, disability, or age. They're not going to see your vision, but that does not mean stop loving yourself. That does not mean stop respecting yourself. That does not mean stop loving yourself. That does not mean stop choosing you. You know, you're going to have folks that's going to project hate on you. You're going to have folks that's going to send you the evil eye. You're going to have folks in different tags, but then they gang stalk you or even make you feel like you're not worthy of choosing you. But that's not mean stop loving you, pouring into you when it comes to growth. You know, my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I would never hurt myself regardless to who's trying to blackmail me against me, and I say it respectfully. You know, gang stalking is real until it's your household. You know, individuals try to paint you to be mentally unstable, crazy, slow, stupid, and retarded at the end of the day. Also, you can control the narrative. They even try to blackmail you, try to humiliate you. They will have folks in different tax brackets to gang up on you at the end of the day. You know, when it comes to, you know, the hate train. But never give up on yourself because your voice does matter. When the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear, they respect you. I would never hurt myself regardless to what man is threatening my life, or what couple is threatening my life, or what single person is threatening my life, or what child is threatening my life, or what elderly man or woman is threatening my life. And I say that respectfully regardless to their zip code, county, country, and I say that respectfully, culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age. It's not a crime to be authentic. I am far from a copycat, and I'm far from a hater. I never gave nobody permission to make money off of me or to use my documentations against me at the end of the day. Always be yourself. Yes, I'm a truth teller, and I don't run from my past, and I'm far from living in fear. And I would never hurt myself regardless who trying to blackmail me against me. I walk these streets alone, and I do not wish bad on my neighbor. You know, folks will take your kindness for weakness and say that you're stupid, slow, and retarded, that you're not emotionally intelligent, all because they're trying to control the narrative, all because you are a truth teller, and you are worthy. Because when the right people see you, they don't project spoke towards you. They don't send you the evil eye. They don't have malicious intentions towards you. They don't have a mindset of praying against you. They don't look at you like competition, regardless if I came from poverty and pain or not. Especially a two-way street. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Peace and respect your neighbor. Hold on 1 second, don't them you like neighbor. Love yourself, don't them you like neighbor. I never understood this mindset at the end of the day. Regardless if it's a chicken dude didn't matter tax bracket when it came to their weight, when it came to their age. I don't mean narcotics, and I say this respectfully, didn't have to pretend to be authentic. You know, hold on 1 second. You know, certain folks don't want you to elevate. Hold on 1 second. Even have motivation when it comes to having the proper emotion. Hold on 1 second. Authenticity. You know, they wanted to give you your flowers when the credit was due. They would try to entertain certain conversations to paint you out to be the fool, but you truly far from blue in the face. At the end of the day, you wasn't trying to lose yourself because you wasn't trying to catch a case. Even when folks try to dim your light, make you feel like you wasn't worthy of treating yourself right. You know, you must be so surprised who got you in competition, or because, hold on 1 second, the hate was truly real. Imagine someone trying to give someone a message at the end of the day. Only was, hold on 1 second, they told the wrong messenger to the, hold on 1 second, they told the wrong messenger. They told the wrong messenger because the messenger had hate and envy with their vein. Regardless they came from poverty and pain, or because it was you, someone truly saw something within you when it comes to potential. Having a heart at the end of the day, never have it switch up regardless of what you was going through. They would never understand how you hold your own weight. Only was the whole was like you was your biggest cheerleader, even when folks was doing you wrong. You know, folks won't put respect on your name, but they were quick to say at the end of the day that you're not worthy of someone truly respecting you. Hold on 1 second. All because you truly emotionally intelligent. That will bother certain folks' mental health when it comes to, hold on 1 second, your self-reflection. Looking in the mirror, then have to pretend I love myself, I am worthy. Even when chicks and dudes would send you spoke in a toxic way, who wouldn't you be standing before yourself the day asking God to hold on 1 second, don't allow me to dim my light. Especially when you believe in your faith. They would never understand. Practice wasn't a mistake. You was placed in a situation they couldn't relate to. Times got hard, but they would never understand how God was really showing you how you could be faithful. You know, you wasn't running from your past. You know how it feels to have, hold on 1 second, empty stomach at the end of the day. They would never understand how unconditional love still allowed you to smile, to understand what you overcame, even when your next door neighbor, different tags bracket, was watching your every move, sending you spoke in a toxic way, didn't have to put a name on their book at the end of the day, but damn, they mask fell off when it came to shortchanging themselves at the end of the day, because they looked at you like competition. They had so much hate and animosity within them. They was projecting on you. They wanted you to lose control. They didn't want you to have the mindset of believing in your faith, but butterfly continue to blossom. And I say that respectfully, because when the right people walk into your life, they don't gotta apologize. And I say that respectfully, because when they come in, they stepping right. Right, left hits different when God's truly showing you that the right people truly walk into your life. They didn't have to pretend. You know, they have hate in their vein. Jealousy and envy didn't flow with them. At the end of the day, they knew how to respect you even your worst day. They would never understand the hold on 1 second. Something that you always pray for, and God allowed you to see while you believe in your faith. You know, blood didn't have to make you family at the end of the day. But respect a two-way street, wasn't seeking revenge besides being a truth teller. That would bother certain folks' mental health at the end of the day. They would try to hurt you, rob you, mentally, spiritually, financially, even trying to keep you quiet, all because you understood that, hold on 1 second, you wasn't on the devil's punishment timing. You was on God's elevation when it come to God was allowing you to climb, to overcome those obstacles. At the end of the day, when the devil was trying to shortchange you, it discovered you, the enemy tried to shortchange you, to size you up to get and they was trying to antagonize you. Even when you got lost in your word, you was far from slow, stupid, and retarded. You were just being patient with time and day. Understanding God's receiver actually is different, because God was never like you was a cloud chasing or fame. Regardless of showing you that the sun will always shine. Regardless to hold on 1 second when they try to dim your light. Never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. Be in touch with yourself and yourself at the end of the day. It was never competition. Understanding motivation is different. Being your biggest cheerleader. being misled by the blind. It be the train of thought for me. Never give up on yourself, and I say respectfully, when God not misleading you, when God got your back, when God spent the block for the right reasons. You know, I may not make sense to the average person, and that's okay. But my content is not for everyone. Always be yourself for no much attentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. I said genuine love, respect. Stop the violence. Yeah, you better. You're worthy. Don't dim your light. It's gonna be a hater always trying to watch your back. They watching your back, Naya? They need to watch their front and their back. Watching you, watch you. To stare at their goddamn face. Ooh, I'm sorry, Naya. I'm just a puppet. I'm still learning. You know, practice makes perfect. We ain't perfect, but we are worthy. You know, never give up, never give up, never give up. We all don't play with spell work, and we all don't send the evil line. Never give up on yourself. Loving yourself, the better yourself. Practice makes perfect. God is working. God is working. God loves you. God loves you. Don't dim your light. We fall from haters. Got it, guys. Stop the violence. You know, individuals pick and choose who could talk about healing, narcotics, violence. They pick and choose who could talk about God, the devil, or spirituality. They pick and choose who could talk about someone's sexual orientation, disability, age, or religion, or culture at the end of the day. Never give up on yourself when someone sees potential within you and they try to dim your light, to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, or even make you homeless. Never give up on yourself, because when God sends the right people into your life, they fall from haters. That motivation is different, I say respectfully. I would never hurt myself, and I say respectfully. I never gave nobody permission to control me. I believe in a high power that you can't see. My Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father, God, I don't live in fear. And I say that respectfully, man or woman or child that's trying to disrespect me, or sending me the evil eye, or projecting spell towards me. I don't dibble and dabble with spell or magic, or send my neighbor the evil lie, besides be a truth teller. I don't live in fear, and I would never hurt myself or my peers. And I say that respectfully, regardless of your tax bracket. I am far from a hater. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, regardless as me shout up at the day. I would never hurt myself. Jealousy and envy is really real. You know, individuals see potential within you, and because it's you, they will act like at the end of the day, they showed you support. They had that conversation with you just to blackmail you, just to realize, hold on 1 second, they never relayed the message, or because it was you. How this type of stuff actually happens. A real message teller at the end of the day that God sends in, when God is trying to help her children, his children, the message relates. The message goes through. It's not one-sided. Because hold on 1 second, it was never competition. It wasn't a hesitation. The energy is different. We all ain't the same, neighbor. Always be yourself, and I say it respectfully. Regardless of your tax bracket, I'm a fall from a hater. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I would never hurt myself, and I say it respectfully. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? Stop the violence in the community. It's the train of it. I gotta go. Well, hold on 1 second. I do like to talk about love. What's up, butterfly? Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. It wasn't just an expression at the end of the day. You was truly on that express chain. Only rest to hold on 1 second. Your feelings was truly available. Who would have knew that someone's trying to shortchange you when it comes to your mental, when it comes to growth and maturing? You know, someone didn't see that you was boring. You know, someone brought peace into your life, wasn't complicated. Who would have knew that lack of love wasn't part of your vocabulary when it came to, hold on 1 second, confidence? You know, someone saw you, heard you, respect you. Their switching up wasn't any thought process at the end of the day, because they knew how to hold your hand, let alone show at the end of the day God didn't mislead you when it came to God's plan. Wow. You ever got lost in your words? But expressing yourself when it comes to your words, that God endorsed certain tools with you, the right person sees you, hears you, respects you. The energy is different, because true love wasn't complicated. It wasn't complicated, let alone someone was far from a hater. It wasn't lust. Someone didn't have to get physical. Someone's trying to fumble you when it comes to the future. Someone being authentic with you. You know, someone loving you, respecting you, genuine and kind. Not only was you just find them, they was book smart, street smart, and someone wasn't trying to dim your light. Somebody you prayed for came into your life. They ain't have to pretend they don't switch up on you. It just got better with time and day. Who would have knew? that true love was a high that you could chase in the most healthiest way. The energy is different, and I don't mean narcotics. Finally, someone's on your pace. You know, someone prayed for you as well as you prayed for them. That may not pray to the same God, but who would have knew that God would allow you to see why you can hold certain type of weight. You know, when it comes to feelings, when it comes to being on the same page with somebody, when it comes to loving somebody properly in the most healthiest way. Wow, the energy is different. You gain the love of best friend, a business partner. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same when it comes to hold on 1 second, overcoming pain, the love of your life, truly being your biggest cheerleader, up close in person behind closed doors. They wasn't trying to switch up on you. The angel is different, because true love wasn't complicated. You know, God was never for life, he was a closet no fan. Who would have knew that someone that had to manipulate you when it came to conversation just got better with time and day? Who would have knew true love allowed you to feel that someone could truly pour into you and y'all be on the same page? I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone, and I say it respectfully. You know, regardless to who has me shadow banned or who's gang stalking at the end of the day, I would never hurt myself, and I say it respectfully. You know, I put it in God's hands when it comes to some individuals trying to rob me mentally, spiritually, financially, or even projecting sport towards me at the end of the day, or even sending me evil, or even telling me at the end of the day, you know, God ain't real. Who you pray to is real to you. Who I pray to allows me to heal. Who I pray to allows me to see. That's why I'm my biggest cheerleader today. That's why I stay before myself today to understand, hold on 1 second, I am worthy. I'm far from a hater, regardless of your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, your age. If someone is truly not fair at the end of the day, we all don't operate the same. We keep it pushing. When someone is truly not fair at the end of the day, we don't sit here and have the mindset of protecting sport or sending someone an evil lie or whatever the case may be. But running from your past, taking account for your action, the angel is different. It was never for like people cause you some fame. The angel is different. You know, individuals will take your kindness, weakness, and disrespect you, and then try to paint you out to be the problem. But never give up on yourself because your voice does matter. When the right people can see light, they truly see you and respect you. You know, it may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. Regardless whether or not I love you, respect you, or protect you, or you pour it into the wrong cup, you matter, you're worthy, because healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. When the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. It's never competition when they praying for you, not against you. That motivation is different. Folks that can their body weight regardless of even poverty and pain. And if not for you, then they know how to continue to keep it pushing. That ain't just different. It all ain't the same. I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. Never give up on yourself when someone tries to project fear in you. And I say that respectfully. You know, when someone threatens your life and says that nobody's going to believe you when you speak enough for yourself, doesn't mean to stop loving yourself. That does not mean stop showing up for yourself. Even when they try to participate in a hate train, or they're gang stalking you, or they trying to humiliate you, or they sending you spell work, whatever the case may be, and you don't have to do nothing to these people at the end of the day for them to project spell work towards you. Besides, be your authentic self. You know, they may call you emotionally unstable. They may call you weak, slow, stupid, and retarded because you speak up for yourself, or you're just authentic, and you're not trying to hurt yourself or others around you. You know, individuals take your kindness or weakness and try to paint you to be the villain of their story. But that's not mean stop loving you, and I say it respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's currently November 12th, 2005, and it's currently 10:48 p.m. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. Regardless of trying to blackmail me against me, and I say it respectfully. Always be yourself, don't be pretentious. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is everybody. When it comes to my creativity, I give my Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father God, and I want you to have a good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say it respectfully. Gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clouds and fame. I'm still looking for hate karma. I would never hurt myself, and I say it respectfully. Peace and respect, some respect, so there was someone. Don't dim your light, gotta go, never, don't dim your light. Stop the violence, I gotta go. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect.